Kiddos, this activity is called separating shapes. I kind of like this one. It's pretty fun. On each page, you're going to have a couple of squares, and it's going to tell you how many lines you're going to draw in the square and what shapes are going to be left after you draw those two lines. Okay, so this says you're going to draw two lines inside the square, and you're going to make two small triangles and one large triangle. So how could you turn this square into two small triangles and one large triangle by only drawing two lines? Well, considering we're only going to be making triangles, I probably wouldn't have a line that makes a rectangle, because now it's going to be hard to make triangles from there, right? So can I separate this square into triangles by using a line? And I can if I just go across from one corner to the other. And that's not bad. Okay, so now I've got two triangles, right? What I need are, and these are probably pretty big triangles, I need two small triangles and one large. So that, to me, with one large triangle, one of these is just going to stay the same. I'm not going to touch it. But now can I turn one of these triangles into two triangles, into two smaller triangles? And I can. There's probably a few ways to do it, but for me, the easiest way is probably going to be to draw from here down to this corner. So now I've drawn two lines, this one that goes all the way across, and this one that cut this one in half. And I've got two small triangles here, 1 and 2, and one large one there. Okay? Now, number 2 says draw two lines in the square, make two triangles and one trapezoid. Now, this activity might test your knowledge on polygons, their names. A trapezoid is basically four sides where one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So a lot of times what you'll see a trapezoid represented as is you'll have like a line like this, you'll have a line that's longer like that, and then you'll connect those two on the edges. And this isn't perfect, but you guys understand. That's kind of what a trapezoid looks like. So these two lines here and here, they're parallel. They'd go on forever without touching. But the opposite lines are not parallel. These two aren't, because if you brought these, extended those lines out, they'd end up hitting each other. So that's kind of what a trapezoid looks like. So can I draw two lines to do that, to make two triangles and one trapezoid? And again, if I need triangles, I think I want to split this into a triangle, into two triangles. So now I have two triangles. I also need a trapezoid. How could I do that? How could I now turn one of these triangles into another triangle and a trapezoid? Well, if you think about it, if I draw a line from here and just go across this way, what just happened? Now we still have this triangle here and a triangle here. So those are two triangles, 1, 2. And if you look at this carefully, you can kind of see how this shape, kind of in between my two lines, that is a trapezoid. It's kind of tilted, but there's my two opposite sides that are parallel. If I kept going forever and that way and forever this way, they'd never touch. And then these are my two lines, the two sides that are not parallel. So with that, I've got my two triangles, big one, little one, and I got my one trapezoid right here in the middle. So this is going to be a test on kind of your visual spatial reasoning and intelligence. And I always think these are kind of fun puzzles to try. So have fun with this one and do your best.